Okay, welcome. This is Tuesday, September 8th. So I'm going to be talking about what we're doing this week, or what I put as week one on this Google presentation here, okay? So I'm looking forward to this week because I'm going to be able to meet everybody that we've got in class this week. But I want to talk to you about what you are going to have for this week to work on, okay? So what I want you to have done by next week. So here's the first thing, okay? If you go under the American Dream, American Experience folder, you are going to see a little PDF and it's going to look a little something like this, okay? Now, what it is it's basically a bunch of founding documents that I'm sure you have at least have heard of in some aspect before, okay? Mayflower Compact, John Winthrop's City on a Hill. I've done the first two for you here so you can see what I'm looking for. So in the left column, what I'm looking for is you to just kind of give me the idea of what is going on in that document. Okay, what's the gist of it? And then on the right-hand side, maybe you're telling me about how this is impacting the American dream. Okay, um, why is this still around? Why is this something that we still talk about when it comes to the American dream? Okay, when it comes to the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, I'm assuming that you guys probably have a good idea about what that's about. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll see that I put some links here. This was just to kind of show you, like if you wanted to see how I did this, you could click on those links and see how I researched and came about that. I put a link on here for Alexis de Tocqueville because that's a little more confusing. Just to give you an idea, Alexis de Tocqueville was a Frenchman that traveled around the United States in the early 19th century and made some observations about what the United States was like. He was absolutely taken back by the lack of a social hierarchy and how everybody was treated each other as equals, except he kind of pointed out the glaringly obvious point that, but we've also got slavery, which was kind of a weird thing. He compared the North and the South and the sectional differences of both of those, but that lack of a social hierarchy was kind of interesting for him to point out there. Okay, so you've got all of these that you're going to complete. If you'll notice, I have you insert your own document that you think kind of impacts your American dream. Maybe it's a song that you really like. Um, maybe it's what's engraved on the Statue of Liberty. Whatever it might be, you come up with your own. You put it right here. You tell me what it's about and how it's impacted your version of the American dream. Then here, tell me what your version of the American dream is. What do you think people want? Okay. What do you think that people, want in an American dream? 5 sentences here, and this is what it means to you now, okay? And then include 5 pictures that you're going to make a little collage for to kind of synthesize what that American dream is for you. Okay, so that's the one thing that I want you to complete before next week. Okay, and then the other one is under that original folder. Okay, titled First Days, you'll see a little Quizlet link called Basic Dates. Be ready for a quiz sometime next week on that. More instructions to come for you distance learners. I'm going to try to find a way to help you guys out with that because obviously when you're not here in class, it's kind of hard to explain a lot of this stuff. Make sure that you're checking out this First Days folder here, folks, as well, because it also has a lot of the stuff, the scope and sequence, talking about what we're going to talk about this year, and then the contact info as well. Okay. Please reach out on email if you have any questions whatsoever. But like I said, if you're in class, we're going to be working on those things today and going to be ideally done with those next week. All right. So let's make it a great week or not. The choice is yours.